Have you experienced this? Yung pumunta ka lang sa restaurant para kumain pero after 15 minutes, hindi ka pa rin nakapili. Yung nag-open ka ng Netflix para manood pero after 30 minutes, wala ka pa rin pinapanood. Or, you're buying a phone and suddenly parang kailangan mong maging electronics engineer para makapili. We often think the more choices, the better. Pero totoo ba talaga? Surprisingly, economics has something interesting to say about this. Sometimes, having too many choices can actually make decision-making harder. Let's break it down. Our brain has limited attention and mental energy. Every choice requires us to compare, evaluate, and predict. So when the number of choices becomes too large, decision-making can become mentally expensive. And this brings us to our first concept. First, choice overload. This happens when having too many options makes choosing more difficult. Imagine you are asked, coffee or tea? Easy. But what if you're given 30 different drinks? Suddenly, you start comparing price, size, flavor, calories, hot or cold. At some point, you're not choosing anymore. You're suffering. More options can be useful, but beyond a certain point, then they can create confusion and delay. Related to this is number 2, the paradox of choice. More choices sound like more freedom, but here's the paradox. The more options we have, the more we may worry about making the wrong choice. You finally choose a shirt, then you think, baka mas maganda yung isa. You choose a restaurant, baka mas masarap doon. You choose a phone, baka may mas magandang model. So instead of enjoying our decision, we are busy wondering about the decision we didn't make. Number 3, decision fatigue. Every decision takes some mental energy, and throughout the day, we are constantly making choices. What will I wear? What will I eat? What should I work on first? Should I exercise? Should I reply to this message? By the end of the day, pagod na ang utak mo. That's why simplifying small decisions can help you save mental energy for decisions that actually matter. Now, let's flip the problem. Sometimes the problem isn't too many choices. Sometimes we don't want to choose at all. This is called status quo bias. We tend to prefer keeping things the way they already are, kahit may better option. Why? Because changing requires effort, uncertainty, and another decision. So, we tell ourselves, okay na to. And sometimes, okay na talaga. But sometimes, we're staying because changing feels harder. Number 5 na tayo, the default effect. We are often more likely to accept an option when it's already selected for us. Think about auto-renew subscription, pre-selected settings, default upgrades, or automatically added options. Sometimes, we don't actively choose them. We simply don't change the default. So, before clicking next or accept check, ano ba yung nakaselect na? Number 6, omission bias. Sometimes, we prefer doing nothing because taking action feels more risky. For example, you know you should switch to a cheaper plan, but you don't. You know you should start saving, but you delay. You know a certain habit isn't working, but you keep it. Doing nothing feels neutral, but here's the catch. Doing nothing is still a decision, and it also has consequences. And finally, regret aversion. We don't just think about whether a decision will be good or bad. We also think, what if I choose wrong? This fear of future regret can make us choose the safest option, even when another option might give us a better outcome. The goal isn't to eliminate risk. That's impossible. The goal is to ask, which decision makes sense based on what I know today? Not which decision guarantees that I'll never regret anything. So here's a simple decision hack. Before spending too much time deciding, ask 3 questions. Number 1, does this decision really matter? If it's just choosing what coffee to drink, maybe don't spend 30 minutes on it. Number 2, can I change my decision later? If yes, you don't need perfect certainty. And number 3, what actually matters to me? Price, convenience, quality, time. Once you know your priority, the decision becomes much easier. So, what's the big lesson? More choices don't automatically mean better decisions. Sometimes we need more information, but sometimes we simply need fewer choices. And sometimes we don't need the perfect decision. We just need a good decision based on the information we have today. Because economics isn't just about money. It's all about how we make choices when our time, attention, and mental energy are limited. Now tell me, what's one decision you always overthink? Food, shopping, career, relationships, or what to watch on Netflix? Comment below. And if you enjoy learning economics through everyday life, don't forget to like, subscribe. Once again, my name is Teacher Mich, and I will always be at your service.